So I was going through my garage cleaning it up a little bit, and I came across one of my boxes of camping gear, and this is my stove box. And I'm thinking that a lot of people that watch my channel for the mountain biking content are also outdoors people. So one of my hobbies, another one of my hobbies, is backpacking. I haven't gone backpacking in a while since my son went off to college, but I was looking through my different stoves, and this little stove, the Coleman Multifuel Exponent, was one of our favorites to take along on our trips. So for a two-person trip, it's really nice because it's an all-in-one. It has an integrated tank and everything, so you take your camp fuel in there and you don't need extra bottles. It's really easy to light, and we're gonna light it up. This is an 11-year-old stove, and I hadn't used it probably for about 4 years. And when I pulled it out, it still had a little fuel in it, so a little old fuel. I should have really emptied that out. You shouldn't store it with fuel, but I pumped it up and it lit right up. So we're gonna just kind of show that. So my other stoves, I have a couple of MSR stoves, canister stove, fuel bottle stoves, and some alcohol stoves there. So let's see what we got. So first stove is an MSR, and it's the Whisper Light International. This thing is bulletproof. So usually I'll take this one out if I'm going to use bigger pots, if I'm in a bigger group. Downside is it's a little heavy, and then you have to have your canister, and lighting it takes a little practice, takes a little time, because you do have to get the fuel in here, warm it up, and then get it going. Now my go-to for solo trips is this MSR. I forget the name of this one, but this is a canister stove, and it's the type, so I can take a small canister. This is super light, easy to set up, and it lights up instantly. There's no waiting around, there's no warming up period, nothing like that. Really light. If I really want to ultralight it and it's a warmer months, like in the summer, I'll use this little S-bit alcohol stove. And then I made a little stand for my pot out of chicken wire, and a windscreen from some duct material that I bought at Home Depot. And same thing, my titanium pot with water goes right in there, right on top of that chicken wire thing. And really light, a little bit of alcohol, and a weekend summer backpacking trip, that's all you need. And like any respectable tinkerer, I have my own homemade little alcohol stoves, and these work actually really well. They're super light, they're cheap because you make them yourself, and you can make them out of different cans and stuff like that, and they work pretty well. So this is my Coleman Exponent multi-fuel stove. I bought it around 2010, so it's about 11 years old. Used it plenty of times. You can see it's pretty clean. I cleaned it up before I stored it. Should have removed the fuel, like I said. It has adjustable legs. You do that by turning this little ring there, and that cam is going to move one of the legs, either straighten it out or make it a little sharper angle. So to actually start this stove, it's pretty easy. So it has the built-in pump. You're going to open the pump one turn, and you're going to pump it up. I already pumped it up some, so that's, it says to pump it up about 25 to 50 times. So once you pump it up, you close it, so you put it down and you turn it, and it'll close the valve there. Now you just gotta turn on the valve, light it up. Okay, it's that fast. So now, of course, you have to wait till the generator here warms up so that it vaporizes the fuel better. So today it's a little cool outside, so it's taking a little longer than usual. You gotta be just patient. And you can see it now, it's lighting up. There it goes. Now you can see the nice light blue flame. And it does have a really nice control. That'll be low, you can lower the flame, so you can simmer. So it has really good flame control. Look at that, that's really nice and low. And it's rather quiet Turn it up. And the other thing is, so you notice how the fuel, it's still kind of burning like that. So once the generator's warmed up, what you have to do next is you open your pump back up and pump it several more times. And now again, go ahead and close your pump. Now you got a really good burn, and you can turn it down low. Like I said, it has really good temperature control. So this one, they don't sell anymore. It's unfortunately no longer made. This was made in USA, really good quality. So you can see how that's high. You can just turn it down. And then let's go ahead and turn it off. Okay, so then off. But back in the day, this was about between $50 and $65, I believe. Now they sell a similar version. I think it's called the 533. And I saw it on Tractor Supply Company, so it sells it for about $110. I saw it on Kohl's today. It said that they have it for $70, $69.99 from $99.99. So about 70 bucks for a very similar, same model. This particular model, it will burn camp fuel, kerosene, and unleaded fuel. For kerosene, you have to change out the generator, and it is included in the kit. So yeah, this thing has stood the test of time and just lights right up, still working great after 11 or so years. In the comments, write down what your favorite stove is, pros, cons of all these stoves, if you've tried this one, if you've tried others that I presented, and maybe I'll make another, if there's enough interest, I'll make another video. For example, how my alcohol stove setup and lighting up the MSR Whisper Light International, that type of thing. There's a lot of videos out there on YouTube about all those, so I'm not sure if it's really worth it, but it's still fun. It doesn't take a whole lot of time, and so I might do some of those. Again, thanks for watching. See you next time.